Why do I always come back to this spot? Why do I come to you over and over again from this spot? From the embassy of the Ukraine in Washington, D.C. There you can see the Ukraine flag flying. But as I begin this, let me just give you the setting and the location. Washington, D.C., where I'm recording from, Washington is broken. Washington has no answers on the left or on the right. Both sides are confused and nobody has any answers. Nobody has any answers for the Ukraine either. But I'm going to keep my comments very brief today because I've talked at length about the Ukraine before. So we're not going to go on and on and on and on talking about it. But I just want to say something from my heart today. An insipidly wicked evil has arisen on the extreme right of American politics. What do you mean an insipid, wicked evil has emerged on the extreme right wing of American politics? This thought being expressed by people like Tucker Carlson when he says, I'm rooting for Putin or I'm pulling for Russia. He actually said that. I heard it with my own ears. And the logic is, well, they say the Ukraine is corrupt. But look, by any reasonable basis, Russia and Putin are far more corrupt. So if we're going to talk about corruption, and the United States defended Kuwait, what's the difference between Kuwait and the Ukraine? The corrupt one, the demon-possessed one, the madman, the monster, the maniac, is Vladimir Putin. But people are actually defending him today. People on the right are beginning to fall in love with autocratic dictators. Dictators who abuse women, who lie, who launch not only preemptive wars like in the Ukraine, but aggressive wars. The whole thing is a war crime. War itself, preemptive, aggressive war is a crime in and of itself. But today, people on the right wing like Laura Ingraham are saying that we need to cut our losses. I heard her say it with my own ears. She said, cut our losses and stop supplying any aid, military or otherwise, to the Ukraine. This is what Fox News, people like Carlson and Ingraham, I haven't heard Hannity say it. But we need a lot more biblical Christianity and a lot less Sean Hannity. That's a fact. But the right wing, the people that support Trump, basically, if you press them, are on the side of Russia. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Remember, what dominated the United States before the Second World War was isolationism and protectionism. Isolationism and protectionism dominated America, and I can see it happening again. It's happening again. It didn't work then. It won't work now. In fact, the entire, quote, America First policy is selfish. America was made great, and the way to make America great again is to take care of the alien, the immigrant, the little nation like Kuwait, the nations like Ukraine that need us. That's how to make America great again. That's how to make America great again. That is how Jesus can save America. And no politician, no mere mortal politician, even if his name is Donald Trump, can save America. Only Jesus can save America. So as I've done before, I do again. I come to you from the embassy of the Ukraine today. And I say that David is defeating Goliath. And we must be on the right side of history and not the wrong side of history. Washington needs to stop being broken and drain the swamp and get rid of the gridlock and come together on this July 4th for what? For freedom, for independence, for liberty, and for justice. And I guarantee that's the side of democracy and not the side of Red China or the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics, now known as Russia. Gog and Magog are trying to ride. Are we going to let them? Or are we going to draw the line? From the Ukrainian embassy in Washington, D.C., this is Evangelist Mike Dyal. I love you. I love you. I love you.